when you're involved in an awful season, yeah, and then you make it clear as the captain of the team that you don't want to be here. Why the fuck would I reintegrate you back into the squad, bro? Like, everyone knows you was chatting to people about leaving. Your mind was elsewhere, bro. Do you know what I mean? I don't need you in the trenches, and I definitely don't need you to be the captain. Imagine after your worst ever season, your captain's talking about leaving, and all of a sudden he stays. Bro, allow it.
Worst ever that he contributed heavily to, took zero accountability for in the message, in the statement after the Europa League final, and then the Instagram story, and then you still keep him. I don't get it.
Yeah,
I don't get. I don't understand. Manager trying to get why club why. Big on my guy Gav. Why? I'm just baffled. Super bad. Like, what could have done? We could have sold him for the 100 M's and signed 2-3 midfielders to replace him. I didn't Cunha, get Bremo, get a striker, get a goalkeeper. You're like, all right, cool. Serious. That is opportunity, man, to send a statement of intent, not just to the rest of the squad, but the rest of the league as well.
Yep.
Because it puts everybody on notice, and even signings as well. That can attract. Hey, you man just got rid of your captain, fan favorite. Okay, like, yeah, I'm more likely to. And you just signed Cunha, and Bremo's on his way. And I see you lot are really trying to do business here and genuinely serious about taking Manchester United back to the top. All this to keep Bruno. You don't even fit what we're doing anyway.
He doesn't fit what we're doing, but at the same time, yeah, blame the manager for that, because he doesn't fit what we're doing, but the manager's still up his ass, mate.
Yeah, the manager.
You know what I'm saying? The manager was one of the ones, yeah, trying to convince him to stay, and this is why I know it's the wrong thing, yeah, to keep this manager. The fact that he thinks that Bruno's an important part of this team, yeah, it shows me that he's not the right manager for this team, bro, because Bruno doesn't fit anywhere in this system. He can't play in the 10, and he can't play in the double pivot. Like, he doesn't suit any of it. He doesn't have the discipline and the football IQ to play in this system, bro. He's a headless chicken, bro. Like, when he plays, he can't keep positions. When he plays in the 10, he's always dropping into the pivot to pick up the ball. When he plays in the pivot, he runs out the pivot and leaves the pivot and leaves whoever he's playing there with. Yeah, he does it, bro. Like, he's a liability. He's a tactical liability, bro. So, really and truly, with the players that we brought in, yeah, it just makes it even more redundant having Bruno, because you've got someone like a Cunha, who's an on-the-ball maverick kind of player. Yeah. Like, and we've got players like Mbeumo as well, but like, we don't need Bruno, blood. Like, we don't need him, bro. The only thing people used to talk up was his fucking goals, and now we don't need those.
And his goals ain't even all that. Didn't he not get only 5 open player goals this season?
We see, bro. Yeah, that come on, Flo.
Come on, man. It might have even been less. I think he might have got 5 overall, and it was like 3.
Yeah.
Man, really trying to shoehorn Bruno. Why? If you were trying to shoehorn him in because he's that talented and he took you somewhere, I hear it. Man, had you stressed.
It's nasty.
Man, had you a part of you punching TVs. Like, let's not forget that. Reports coming out talking about you wanted to leave and they had to stop you from resigning. And we watch you stressed on the touchline. We also watch you stressed in post-match and pre-match interviews and non-match days too as well.
Facts.
What? And you decide, yeah, this is the guy I want to keep, but want to get rid of everybody else, which I agree with. Yes, get rid of everyone else, but why not him? What is it? And I do, to one of the last comments, I do blame the club. That's the first thing I said. I even, like, as much as people have directed their anger to Bruno, it should have not been in his hands. Why is he dictating to us?
It's the manager, bro. It's the manager, because the same way the manager told Garnacho, yo, you better hope someone comes in for you. The manager should have said to the board, what? 100 million? Take that.
Take that. And the board should have, both of them, the board should have been like, 100 M's. You are keep, nah. He's got to go. We'll bring you in. What qualities he has, we'll bring in with the 2 players. That's what I want to know. That's what really annoys me, right? This is what what does he offer that is so special? That's what I want to know. What is it? I don't get it, especially after you've seen it as well. We've watched him fail. That Europa League final is Bruno in a nutshell. That sums up his
whole tenure at Man United. All the big games that we've needed, man, he's never turned up, bro. Like, he's a false image. I keep telling people, yeah. Like, honestly, he's the face of our failure in recent times. Yes. Him. Do you know what I mean? When it matters, never turns up, bro. Do you know what I mean? Overinflated ego, overinflated sense of fucking self-worth, bro. And he's a nothing player. And you know what it is, yeah? The Man United fans are guilty, and also Man United's recruitment are guilty, yeah, of getting rid of all of our best players whilst facilitating players like Bruno and players like Luke Shaw and players like Harry Maguire. All these guys are the reason why we've been shit, you know, because all the good players leave before the shit players at this club.
Yeah. When you look
Mason
at the
Mount as well, bro. Like Mason Mount. Like, brother,
yeah,
Mason Mount should be out of it. The owner should be forcing Mason Mount out of this club, bro. This guy is not worth anything on the pitch, and he costs us too much off the pitch, bro. They should be forcing him out the same way, yeah, that fucking Chelsea forced out Ben Chilwell. That's exactly the treatment that Mason Mount should be getting, bro. 2 seasons, offered nothing. Fuck off. That's how we should be moving, bro. But this fan base got fucking energy for everyone else, bro. Like Chelsea gonna send Jaden back here. You don't get rid of Jaden before Mount. That doesn't make sense. At least Jaden's been playing football. The guy just scored in a cup final the other day, bro. Like, it doesn't make sense. How does it make sense to get rid of Sancho before Mount?
And they all should be gone. Because the thing is, I've said this about Sancho, the biggest thing with him is we know he don't want to be here, which I actually understand. I understand 100%. With the whole situation with him and I get it. He's like, yo, forget just the manager, F the whole company. Fully get that. So move these players on. And Bruno could have been the start. That's what makes it so bad. You know, like we talk about signings, incomings, and the first one being a statement signing, which is then can be a catalyst and a domino effect for other players coming. If you sell him, that could have been a catalyst for more outgoing.
Agreed.
Like, I'm not safe. Oh shit, let me move before they get like, what is somebody?
Bro, the fact that this manager wanted Bruno to stay and he rates Mason Mount, brother, that's sackable for me. This is what I'm saying. Like, look at that. Chelsea fans didn't even, bro. Chelsea fans, bro. They bro. You see Ben Chilwell, yeah. That's how I feel about Lissandro, blood. I forgot he plays for us. You know the man are always doing back threes and this Mazraoui in there. I forgot that Lissandro plays for man. Yeah. I'll be honest, I completely forgot.
Because he just likes energetic runners. That's why he's
bro. It's nasty, bro.
That's why he plays Hoyland. That's why he likes Garnacho. Just look at what Garnacho had to do for him to go now. Even the cryptic Instagram story from Bruno, even him saying if the club need to sell me wasn't enough. You have to go direct publicly for the manager to go enough's enough. Not that Garnacho went 20 plus game. I'm just like, this is why I want these players gone. I don't want the next manager to be able to pick this lot. When I said I don't like these lot, this is exactly the reason why. It was a simple, whether it was Bruno, whether it was the manager or the board, those three, one of them just had to make the right decision. Just one, and he would be gone. Singular. They all got it wrong.
No, but to be honest, they just didn't want him in the end. And that's the reality, bro. Like,
if we would have pushed it through earlier, we didn't even give him a chance to switch. As soon as that,
I hear that. I hear all of that. Like, we should have forced him out, and they made them early. You know them, man.
Because how long were they negotiating for? It was a couple weeks that the story was rumbling,
bro. And then they got their manager, and the manager now they're saying the manager is gonna go sign tomorrow, and he wants Edison. So they could have got Bruno before.
We should have been doing this before Simeone and Inzaghi got battered in the Champions League final. As soon as they were in, they in-trap, boom, out. Quick. Move this up. Don't.
Bro, I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it, bro. Like, it's absolute bollocks, bro. And just so you say that City are closing in on Reinders, bro. What a player. That's the kind of player that Man City want, you know. And these men are pandering to Bruno Fernandes, bro. Like, bro,
I keep hearing about Reinders that he's a very good player. I've not watched him, but I keep hearing
he's ridiculous, bro.
Keep hearing
he's ridiculous. The man said Rants. Look what Zubimendi said in international G. I don't know what he said, bro. I haven't been following. I can't even lie, but it's one of them ones where now when I look at this Manchester United team, I'm not quite sure where we pivot from here. I'm not sure where we pivot from here, guys, because if we're keeping Bruno, Bruno is going to be one of the double pivot players. And does that mean that Cass now leaves because Bruno stays? Or is it Cass, Bruno, Ugarte, and one more midfielder? I think
a midfielder.
I think that's good depth. But if we sign a midfielder, it's not going to be Edison because Edison's going to go Al Hilal now, which means who is this midfielder now? Who is this midfielder?